The OnePlus Nord has overshadowed the launch of many other smartphones out there. Heck, if you ask me, the launch of the Nord actually managed to overshadow even the announcement of OnePlus's very own buds. Now, this is the company's first pair of truly wireless earbuds, and I believe OnePlus should absolutely have had a separate event for this one. Anyway, I've been using the OnePlus Buds for a week now, and I have thoughts. Hi, I'm Ashar from Mr. Phone, and this is my in-depth review of the OnePlus Buds. But before we move on, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button and the bell icon right next to it to get notified whenever Mr. Phone puts out an awesome new tech video. The OnePlus Buds is a stunner when it comes to looks. While it is made of plastic, it feels premium the moment you take it out of the box. And that soft touch matte finish reminds me of the Pixel 3 XL, and it is quite possibly my most favorite TWS carry case under rupees 5,000. I'm truly besotted by this oval shaped pillbox. There's a metal hinge on the rear which could help with the longevity of the lid, and opening and closing the lid is so damn satisfying. I like it more than even the Apple AirPods. There, I said it. In fact, it is actually easy to do so even with one hand. It's damn satisfying. To find such finesse in design and construction in this price range is what shocks me even more. Now, once you open the lid, you can find the buds comfortably nested in the grooves that have been carved out beautifully. The buds are made of glossy plastic, and removing them out is actually easy. Also, they are held inside by very strong magnets, and even if you vigorously shake the case upside down, this is not going to fall out. Look at this. It's very well done, OnePlus. Now let's talk about this color. The Nord blue paint job with the neon yellow accent looks absolutely whimsical, but it is such a stark departure from the regular colors that I find it very appealing. Regardless, if you don't fancy such funky colors, OnePlus has you covered with a more conventional white and black variants as well. Now the box has a single LED on the front, which you can see light up right now, and a Type-C port at the bottom for charging, and a single button on the rear for pairing with other devices. Yup, you have to hold the button for 2 seconds straight and the LED will start flashing in white, indicating that it is in pairing mode. Are you disappointed that there is no automatic pairing? Well, you do get the option with a OnePlus phone. Now, there are a few additional perks of using this with a OnePlus phone as well. You can receive over-the-air updates for software improvements. For example, I received an update that let me customize the double tap controls on the touch panel. You can assign the double tap on either earbud to the play pause function, pull up the voice assistant, go to the previous or the next track. Finally, you can also use the touch control to switch between the connected devices by long pressing the touch panel. You can do this between two devices. Currently, I have the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus and the OnePlus 8 Pro, and I have one of them held in my hands, but one is in my ear. So unfortunately, you can't see that I'm touching it for 2 seconds right now. So you guys will see that it is switching the connection in front of your eyes on these two phones. There you go. It was as simple as that. But more importantly, I'm glad that the automatic play pause feature with wear detection has excellent feedback. Currently, the earbuds are inside my ear, and you know what, I'll just pull one out and you'll see that it pauses immediately, and I'll put it back in again and it starts playing back again immediately. Just take a look at the play button. I'll do that to the right earbud as well right now. And there you go. It's as simple as that, and it works really well. In fact, with the Realme Buds Air, there was a bit of a delay. In the OnePlus Buds, there is none. I absolutely love how OnePlus has beautifully calibrated it, and it works flawlessly. Love it. By the way, the buds themselves follow the Apple AirPods design language with a stem and a semi-open build. Some people find this convenient, whereas I find the ear nozzle design better for comfort and for the best sound output as well. Coming back to the OnePlus Buds design, there is a circular CD designed plate on the rear which incorporates the aforementioned touch panel. The overall design is how you cool kids say it, lit AF. The OnePlus Buds uses Bluetooth 5.0 to connect to smart devices and has a connectivity range of 10 meters, which is standard for most Bluetooth products. But I did notice that the Buds had a more stable connection with my OnePlus 8 Pro, compared to the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus. As for the codec support, you get support for AAC, which you can see here, and I'd have ideally liked aptX, but then again, I've heard Bluetooth audio products with exceptional sound quality only on SBC codec, so this becomes a moot point. Now, if I have to define the the sound signature of the OnePlus Buds, I need to talk about the fit most importantly. Because the buds have a semi-open design, I just couldn't get a tight isolation, and this caused a fair bit of auditory masking. In simple words, the passive isolation was so bad, the external noise overshadowed the quieter sound of the music in the earbuds. Even at 100% volume, the sound of the fan in my room overshadowed the sound of Rehman crooning Dil Bechara. And if you don't get a tight seal, the bass response will be compromised. But here's the funny thing, the bass is not actually compromised. Essentially, OnePlus has packed the 13.2mm drivers with so much low-end thump that when you push it into your ears, you will only hear the whoop whoops and the thup thups. This is done purposely to ensure that the quantity of bass is good enough when the seal is not tight. In any case, the low end has been boosted to such an extent that in a song such as Sail by AWOLNATION, you will only hear the thumping beats and nothing else. The mids are clearly compromised and there is no dynamic range whatsoever. In the penultimate portion of the Arctic Monkeys song Do I Wanna Know, you can see that it's around the 330, 320, 330 mark. There are multiple instruments that crowd the background and I couldn't tell them apart on the OnePlus Buds. And the treble is not very defined either. But yes, there is no denying that the OnePlus Buds offers a very foot tapping sound signature that makes you want to dance to songs. So if you're listening to something by Kahani by Says on the Beat or some Badshah track, you're bound to enjoy the sound quality provided you can get past the bad passive noise isolation. Now, as for the sound staging, there's not much to speak of. The sound is mostly in your head. The stereo separation is all right, and so is the tonality. I can easily tell you that I'm not a fan of such a sound signature by any stretch. Now, if you're a gamer and you use a OnePlus phone, then the low latency of 103 milliseconds in Fanatic mode should get you excited. It works very well for the most part and I couldn't notice any discernible lag between audio and video. But let it be known that Vivo's TWS Neo can go as low as 88 milliseconds when you pair it with a Vivo phone. Now the major reason why I'd recommend a pair of OnePlus Buds is for the excellent triple mic setup. You can see one at the bottom, one over here and of course one over here as well. You get environmental noise cancellation for calls and the call quality is excellent. It is definitely the best under Rs 5,000. Don't take my word for it, listen to the quality for yourself.
Anyway, for anybody listening, the OnePlus Buds sounds great. We have been talking about everything else under the sun, but it's got great environmental noise cancelling with 3 mics. It's excellent. I can hear only Pratik and nothing behind him. I'm pretty sure there's something happening behind him.
And Irshad's voice is also crystal clear, so there's
Okay,
that.
perfect. Thank you so much. This is our audio recording for you. Bye-bye. Sure.
Now as for the battery, OnePlus once again goes for the kill with the charging tech. The buds charge extremely fast inside the case, precisely 10 minutes of charge for 100 minutes of music. The case can also charge the buds at least 3 times over. While OnePlus promises 7 hours of battery life on a single charge, I got around 6 hours and 2 minutes of listening at 100% volume before the charge died, which is still pretty good if you ask me. So does OnePlus get it right with its very first pair of truly wireless earbuds, the OnePlus Buds? Well, to a certain extent, it does. Especially if you take a look at the low latency gaming mode that you get with the Fanatic mode. And of course, the mic quality on this is great as well. And I really like this design that it's rocking. Having said that, one part of the equation doesn't fit properly, and that is the really average passive isolation. Now the problem with that is also that it has repercussions on the audio quality as well. Anyway, at Rs 4,990, the OnePlus Buds is definitely more expensive compared to the Mi TWS2 and of course the Realme Buds Air as well. Having said that, it has them beat in almost many categories. For example, the design is better, the call quality is better, of course the gaming performance, the gaming latency is also better. So many areas where the OnePlus Buds comes out on top. But between the three, if I had to pick one for the best sound quality, that would be the Mi TWS2, considering that it comes with support for LHDC codec, which is a high-res codec. Especially if you have supporting devices, that is definitely a better sounding device compared to the issues that I've had with the OnePlus Buds. Evidently, the OnePlus Buds is more popular sound tuning with dollops of bass overpowering the other frequencies is not my cup of tea, especially when around this price bracket there are many earphones offering a better sound quality. Go for the one more stylish truly wireless if you want a refined bass response. The JVC HA810T also packs a punch with its energetic sound quality. Then there's also the Shanling MTW100, which has a balanced armature variant, which audiophiles including me absolutely love. But recently I received a unit of the Lipotech Tevi. And that, my friends, is the end game TWS for me. It sounds like an absolute dream, so much so that it is almost as good, if not better sounding, than the Sennheiser Momentum Truly Wireless 2, which is almost 4 times more expensive. Additionally, the microphone quality is great and it offers 10 hours of battery life on the buds and a mind-boggling 70 hours from the case. That's way better than many earbuds out there, and the best part is that it costs only rupees 7,000. Granted, it is 2,000 rupees more expensive than the OnePlus Buds, but when you look at all the positives, every other option in the market, including the OnePlus Buds, feels pointless compared to the Lipotech Tevi. My only concern is that the in-ear fit might not be for everyone. I know I'm yet to share my full review of the Tevi, I'll do that soon, but you can tell that this seems to be really, really good. So yeah, that was my full review of the OnePlus Buds. Do let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought about it. Until next time, this is Ashar from Mr. Phone signing off. Goodbye and Godspeed, my friends.